Look at you, hacker. A pathetic creature of meat and bone, panting and sweating as you run through my corridors. How can you challenge a perfect, immortal machine?
In 2072, a rogue artificial intelligence known as Shodan lost her mind. In her limitless imagination, Shodan saw herself as a goddess, destined to inherit the earth. That image was snuffed out by the hacker who created her.
February 3rd is the day the magic happens. The Von Braun, the first starship in history capable of traveling at faster than light speed, will undertake her maiden voyage. This incredible journey is the result of teamwork between the UNN Protectorate and the incredible scientific minds at the newly relicensed Tri-Optimum Corporation. Imagine being able to travel to distant star systems in a period of weeks. It's all part of Tri-Op's commitment to the future. The Von Braun is packed with over 1.8 billion flight, scientific, and security systems, nearly all developed by Tri-Optimum and its wholly owned subsidiaries. Providing security for the Von Braun as she plows through the heavens will be the UNN Rickenbacker. At her helm will be no less than Captain William Bedford Diego himself, hero of the Battle of Boston Harbor during the Eastern States Police action. This incredible union of government and corporation is made possible by an intricate series of docking mechanisms that will allow the Rickenbacker to piggyback its way into jump space. Sleek, fast, revolutionary. Who knows what wonders await our crews in the bosom of the cosmos? All we do know is that it's a great day for mankind.
As a UNN Von Braun, we've been hijacked by an unknown force. Ship security has been compromised. Do not allow the ship... Repeat, do not allow the ship to leave under any circumstances. I don't know what we're up against here.
Welcome to the Ramsey Center UNN Recruitment Facility. Please watch your step when leaving the train. The grav shafts at the end of the hall will take you to the street-level training and recruitment center. Please proceed to the grav shafts. Step into the grav shafts to proceed to the street-level recruitment center. Before you choose your career, you'll want to learn some basic abilities. First, you should go into the Basic Training Center. When you're done with basic training, proceed to the Advanced Training area. To pick up some basic skills you'll need to get by in the service, enter this CyberLink booth. Inside, you'll learn the basic skills you'll need to get started. Welcome, trainee. While you're in our virtual training courses, we provide you with a simulated cyber interface. This training interface is identical to an actual military-grade cyber interface. Now let's try it out. Currently, you should be able to look around freely. That means you're in shoot mode. Now, press the switch mode button. This puts you in use mode, where you can access your inventory and interact with items in the world. You can also access various MFDs, or multi-function display screens, from within use mode. Open up your character MFD by selecting the body icon located at the bottom of your screen, or by cycling to it within use mode. The character MFD displays your strengths and abilities pertaining to different skills. When you're ready to continue, press the switch mode button to go back to shoot mode. Try changing between use and shoot modes until you get the hang of it. To pick up an item, first highlight it by centering it in your view. A highlighted item will display brackets around it, showing you that it can be picked up. You can then press the Interact button to pick it up, which will automatically place it into your inventory. Open your inventory again by pressing the Switch Mode button. You can organize items in your inventory by grabbing and moving them within the grid. To drop an item, highlight the item and choose Drop from the Actions menu. To interact with objects like buttons and computers, highlight them by centering them in your view and pressing the Interact button. Similar to items, the item you see here is a med hypo. Pick it up, then open your inventory by pressing the Switch Mode button. Now try pressing the Use button on the med hypo to restore some of your missing hit points. Your hit points are represented by the top bar in the lower left corner of your... See the crate in front of you? You can search crates and other similar containers for items by highlighting it and pressing the Interact button. This will display a small container window revealing what is inside of it. To take an item from the container, highlight it and press... One of the most important tools you have as a soldier is your Personal Digital Assistant, or PDA. This device stores audio logs, emails, and other useful information. The message currently visible on your screen by selecting from the audio log located at the bottom of your screen. You can listen to the most recent log you picked up by pressing the Play Media button. Now it's time to learn about jumping and mantling. That audio log, to jump, which can simply press at any time in the log section. Some surfaces you're also able to reread any email down the jump email section. Similarly, as you complete objectives and discover crucial items, the notes section will automatically start climbing the ladder. You've done well. Remember, if you're unclear on any aspect of what you've just learned, you can repeat the training as often as you wish. If you've completed basic training, you're ready for the advanced lessons provided here. Advanced training will familiarize you with the
All right, wannabe. If you want to learn the... Good to have you on board. Now we'll teach you how to handle a firearm. Pick up the pistol and the clip from the table. You can equip the weapon by either dragging it into your weapon equip slot on the right side of your inventory, or by selecting Equip from the Actions menu. To lock and load the ammo clip, hit the Reload button. Once you've loaded the firearm, take a shot at the dummy robot by pressing the Fire button when in shoot mode. Notice how its health bar gets shorter as you chip away at it. Some items need to be charged with energy before they can be used. Pick up the laser pistol. Now, use the recharging station nearby. The recharge station will juice up all your energy-based items. Weapons, batteries, you name it. Weapons are not fine wines. They do not get better with age. The colored dot on the lower right corner of the screen tells you what kind of shape your firearm is in. Green is good, red is bad. To fight the effects of wear and tear, a soldier with maintenance skill can use a maintenance tool to improve the condition of his weapon. Just pick up the tool, open your inventory, and drag the tool onto your pistol. Remember that maintenance tools are only good for a single use. Good work. Now you're ready for the Marines. Take a look at the...
Inside, we'll teach you the basic... Welcome. You'll notice when you're in the Cyberlink booth, the object in front of you is a container of nanites. Nanites are consumed whenever you perform technical tasks, such as hacking or repairing. When you pick up the container of nanites, they do not go in your general inventory, but are instead displayed in use mode on the bottom left of your screen. Walk over to the keypad by the door and try out hacking. Use the keypad by interacting with it. To the right of the number pad, you'll see an orange tab labeled Hack. Select the tab. Text will appear indicating the difficulty of the hack and any bonuses that apply. Select the Start button to begin hacking. You'll see a grid of nodes. Selecting a node will either turn it bright or dark. To successfully hack, you must connect 3 bright nodes in a straight line. Beware the ice nodes with the red outlines. If one of these turns dark, you fail the hack, and you might break the item you're working on, or worse. You can restart your hack attempt at any time by selecting the Reset button, though you'll have to pay the nanite cost again.
Security access compromised. Security access compromised. Security access compromised. Security access compromised.
You can use nanites to buy items from replicators. To use a replicator, interact with it, and select the item you wish to purchase. If you have the correct amount of nanites for the item, it will drop into the slot below. Make sure you pick up your purchases before you leave. This is a security camera. If a camera spots you, it will raise an alarm and summon security forces to your location. You can either wait out the alarm, or access the nearest security computer to stop the alarm immediately. You can also hack security computers to temporarily disable all cameras and turrets in the area. To hack a security computer, interact with it, then select the Hack button.
Security system offline.
You've learned the basics of the technical skills. There are several other technical...
Inside, you will learn... We've provided you with the bottom bar in the lower left of your screen tells you how many psi points you have. Psi points represent your current ability to use psi powers. Psi hypos will replenish your psi points. Try using a psi hypo and watch your psi points increase. This psi amp amplifies your psi powers and lets you project them into the real world. To equip it, pick it up and go into use mode. You can either drag the psi amp to the weapons equip slot or press equip from the actions menu. Firing the psi amp activates your currently selected psi discipline. You currently have access to 2 disciplines, cryokinesis and kinetic redirection. Psi disciplines can be switched by pressing the Cycle Powers button, or from within use mode. Later, pressing the weapon setting button will allow you to select psi disciplines from higher tiers. You can also choose psi disciplines and tiers in the psi section of your MFD. Use cryokinesis to destroy the robot, and kinetic redirection to pull that nanite container towards you. Be careful. Holding the fire button can augment the power, but holding it for too long will cause burnout, which will damage you. If you run out of psi points, use another psi hypo. Mastery of the mind is a slow but rewarding process. Return to this area if you need more guidance. Before you enlist in the OSA,
Here's where you make your choice, soldier. Here's where you enlist in one of the 3 branches of the military. Once you decide on your branch of service, there's no going back. A shuttle will take you to a UNN orbital space station where you'll receive a briefing regarding your yearly postings. Good luck.
Welcome to Space Station Wake Island, Marine. So, you survived basic training at Camp Lejeune. Better still, you managed to learn a thing or two about standard weapons. But now, it's time for the real deal. Your tour of duty will consist of 4 postings over 4 years. The Corps demands a lot of you grunts, but the Corps is generous. You get to choose your own postings. Head up to the shuttle base in the center of Wake Island, and you'll be briefed on what's ahead. When you find the right posting, head into that bay to accept the assignment. Good luck, Marine. If you're partial to spending time with a lot of high explosives, this posting is for you. There's a lot of heavy lifting, but Ordnance also gets the first pick of booze and other goodies coming aboard the supply ship Gallo. The Navy maintains a survival training school on the surface of Io, the third moon of Jupiter. Pros, there's no better way to improve stamina and survival skills. Cons, the 21.2% mortality rate. Plus, you've got to spend the year with a bunch of Navy skanks. Not every boarding party has the luxury of gravity, so the Corps strongly recommends every one of its brethren get in some zero-G training. A year aboard the Navy maintains a survival... If you're partial to spending time with a lot of high explosives, this posting is for you. There's a lot of heavy lifting, but Ordnance also gets the first pick of booze and other goodies coming aboard the supply ship Gallo. Lock and load. If you're partial to spending time with a lot of high explosives, this posting is for you. A tour of duty aboard the Antigua should let you pick up some one-on-one. The automated asteroid ore facility in JM 432. Dummy ammunition, live ammunition, moving targets, stationary targets, live targets. The Port MacArthur training facility has enough. The Colony Air Service can... The Pleiades Trading Station's long been a haven. The UNN Secretary General's office needs a full staff of armed guards. When things are dull, it requires a lot of standing around looking good in a uniform. When things are bad, it can require fending off a side terrorist assault. The Pleiades Trading Station's long been a haven for the black market. However, up
Shuttle A-138, you have clearance for landing on the Von Braun in Shuttle Bay 2. Welcome aboard, soldier.
Reinitializing memory streams. Restoring patient memory. Restoring memory. Restoring memory.
Steady yourself, soldier. This is Dr. Janice Polito of the Computer Ops staff of the Von Braun. You're safe for the time being. You're recovering from the effects of surgery and will be unable to remember any of the events of the last few weeks. You're on board the starship Von Braun and something's gone very, very wrong. Some kind of force has hijacked this ship. That's why you volunteered to be implanted with some experimental cybernetic implants. Rely on your cyber interface. It just might save your life. You must find an elevator and come up to Deck 4 to meet me. Deck 4. Can you remember that? But keep your eyes open. They're after us both now.
Watch out. I'm getting strange readings from that radar dish outside the window. It's become unstable due to... Move! Take cover!
Critical decompression hazard in the cryo recovery suite. Evacuate immediately.
The entire sector is depressurizing and the blue vacuum shield won't last long. Get through a secure airlock before you're sucked into space. Move it!
Great. We gotta change the access codes out of... Cryo A again. Like I've got nothing better to do. I think Grassy just likes to work for me. I'll set the new code to 45100. That should be easy enough to remember.
Warning. Decompression event imminent. Please move immediately to cryo recovery B. Decompression event imminent.
This power cell is dead. There should be a recharger nearby. Just use it and it will recharge all the power-driven devices in your possession. After you've recharged the cell, plug it... Good. You've managed to get out before the whole area depressurized. I've just uploaded you some cybernetic modules. You can use them to upgrade your cybernetic rig at the upgrade units in this area. There are 4 types of units in the next room, one for each subsystem of your cybernetic gear. Stats, psi, weapons, and tech. But use the modules carefully. They're hard to come by.
Yeah, I've played the original. Yeah. The non-remaster. Ah, fuck. So I want to play, and this would be my second playthrough. Can you recommend what upgrades to choose? I want to enjoy the game. You can't. You mean first? Okay. You mean in-game? There's not really much you can get stuck. It depends. You can play System Shock whatever you like. I mean, there's Psy powers is of course more this some sort of magic stuff. Of course, you need some sort of weapon skill. Technician. If you just focus on technician, repair, maintenance, or whatever, that is perhaps too little. And then rather focus on one weapon skill during your training in those first years. If you enter those tunnels, you can see what you gain. If you like energy weapons, or if you like small weapons or heavy weapons, I like assault rifles, which is standard weapons. For example, here I have +2 in standard weapons. That should ensure for the beginning that you can use those regular weapons good. But I also would like to have something in hacking especially. Repair, I don't know, can't remember. All skills are good. I mean, there's some skills that are not that good in the original. And strength, strength requirements are needed also to carry some weapons, like assault rifles. If you're completely a weak ass, then... Can I go weapon repair and hack for first playthrough? Yeah, sure. I mean, you will solve that game, and it's not... You can't progress lock yourself. You really would have to try hard in order to fail somehow. Weapon repair, hack, okay, and and pick, I don't know, some primary weapon you want to use, or Psy power. I mean, you can also roll Psy powers. I'm not really an expert on Psy powers. I like assault rifles, But there's also, of course, psionics, which is basically you are some sort of wizard, It's a sci-fi version of wizard. But it also has some useful stuff like telekinesis, to pull items out of areas which you can't access. But those beginning choices are not really that important. You can then still, you will pick up so much upgrade packs and whatever, and then you can modify it. You mean the first one, the remake, didn't run well? Yeah, exactly.
Watch out. I'm getting strange readings from that radar dish outside the window. It's become unstable due to... The entire sector is depressurizing and the blue vacuum... This power cell is dead.
Great. I've got to change the access codes out of Cryo A again. Like I've got nothing better to do. I think Grassy just likes to make work for me. I'll set the new code to 45100. That should be easy enough to remember.
Hey Doc, a security bot showed up with orders from you to place this grunt into the recovery freezer. I'm no cyber doc, but I know a plant job when I see one. I suppose you know they outlawed R-grade cyber goodies after that fiasco back on Citadel Station. But hey, I just work here, right?
Yeah, but it's not really required to play the first game. I never played the first game. I tried the remake, somehow I couldn't get into that. But it is a matter of taste. Be right back. Yeah, hey, greetings, Lee. Yeah, it's a very soft remaster. Yeah? It is kept original. There's not really much improvements. It's a remaster, not a remake, which I'm happy about. I must say I was not really a fan of the first remake. But it is a matter of taste. I didn't like the graphics. I mean, they're of course somewhat true to the original. The original was rather in some sort of Doom-like engine. And this atmospheric aspect, I don't know, gets, for me at least, lost a bit in this very colorful environment. And here, what you see here is nothing you couldn't achieve with the original or with the GOG release. With a couple of mods, you will get the same, but they are supported into a new engine with some further mod support, perhaps that can help to resurrect the modding community and provide a stimulus. Okay, how much do we have? 8. Okay.
Well done. I'm uploading some more modules.
Fuck yeah.
Xerxes has shut down the elevator as well. You can transfer power at the engine core on Deck 1, which will get the elevator up and running again. Xerxes has control of the ship's security system. Avoid or destroy any security cameras you see. You can hack security computers to power down the cameras if you're good enough. But don't botch the job or you'll set off the alarm yourself. Your corpse is useless to me.
I don't know, man. I can't remember that they were so big. But yeah, no, I also was rather surprised that they're so big. I mean, there were basically crew before that. Also mutated to here. 2 meters 50.
Security alert terminated.
Sure, Tony, your brain. Tony, get out of here, man. I need. Man, I don't want to bash you. Yeah, okay, he doesn't look healthy anymore. Because it was better.
The lab monkeys have been acting strangely. Nurse Lesser picked one out of a cage to be brought in for vivisection, and the rest of them, I mean the entire group, stood up on their legs and howled. This wasn't just a random display. It was a protest.
Oh shit. Yeah, it's again. I already stated my first impressions. I mean, there's nothing that much to expect. It is mostly like the original with some upscaled and some quality of life, which you can also get from the original with a couple of mods. Yeah, I mean, if you never played it before and if you can't handle mods, that's, I mean, some people that can't handle this stuff, it's okay. Then you pay 30 or whatever. But yeah, to be honest, yeah, you can also buy the $5 SCOG edition and install a couple of mods, will have probably the same experience. I mean, how this develops, I mean, it's running on a new engine with a bit more modding capability, at least that's what the developer stated. I can't give our opinion on that, but yeah, it would be great, sure, if the remaster sees some mods in the future. For example, I was never a fan of the techno music in this area here. It will play always. When we visit this area, it will play always. A lot of people like it, I don't like it. It's not combat music, that is the area music. Yeah, it is, as I mentioned, it is a very soft remaster.
Why is it that no one listens to me? The security protocols on the Xerxes system are clearly immature. Some idiot hacked into the primary data loop last night and made Xerxes sing Elvis Presley songs for 3 hours. I finally had to pull the voice subsystem offline. What would happen if someone with a real agenda got into him?
Guess somebody who is somewhat skilled and has no problems with mods or whatever and already owns the original or the GOG, I would say there's not really a need right now, except for if you want to play co-op or multiplayer. I didn't test that out. Multiplayer co-op is a thing here in this remaster. I'm personally not really that interested into that. Don't like to play games like that in co-op. Yeah, for this area, I know a lot of people like that music, but for me it always gets on the nerves and kills somewhat the atmosphere. That's only for this area here. Oh shit. Did you see me? No. Okay, let's check into inventory. What do we have here? Kind of soda is doing what? Ah. Bottle of liquor is doing what? Ah. Not good. Deus Ex Map mod. Ah, multiplayer mod, okay. This one I don't know. Don't know the multiplayer mod. So you can play a single player campaign and multiplayer, what? Hey, come on, Jimmy. Deathmatch, okay.
I got called up around 0430 to help unload the shuttle coming back from Tau Ceti. Kerenskin was there alone. Jesus, what the hell happened to him? He'd lost most of his hair, and you could see these lumps on the side of his neck. And that smell. I told him he should go see Dr. Watts, but he told me to mind my own business. La-di-da.
On most decks, you'll find a quantum bioreconstruction device. Xerxes shut them all down, but I've discreetly put them back online. You'll need to interface with each machine locally to provide a quantum entanglement sample. Once you do that, the device will be able to rebuild your body essentially from scratch. It's not pleasant, but it's preferable to slow decomposition.
Ja. Ah, it's a save point, right? What is that?
Hi there. Please make your selection.
Access needed.
Each deck has a chemical storeroom where you can find the resources you need to research the artifacts you'll find around the ship. Don't try to carry around all the chemicals at once. It's impractical and unnecessary. Your research software will tell you what chemicals it needs, and when.
This is Xerxes. Remember, the unauthorized usage of firearms aboard the Von Braun is a Class 3 infraction.
Oh, fucking hell.
This is Xerxes. Please report any unauthorized database interactions to your direct superior. Remember, a smooth operation is everybody's responsibility.
Somebody's hacked into this thing again. I'm gonna tell Delacroix.
Hi there. Please make your selection. Hi there. Please make your selection. Thank you for choosing Value Wrap.
I've been unable to get in touch with Delacroix. This place is falling apart. Members of my team keep disappearing. The leaks in the venting shaft shorted out the primary access channel, and that means we'll all be on auxiliary power until we can get it back up. That means all the lifts are out. Marie, where the hell are you?
Security alert terminated.
Damn. The power outage has also taken out access to this bulkhead. It's the only way to get to the medical subsection. Pick up the battery from the floor and find a recharger. The one you used before is in hard vacuum now, I'm afraid, but there should be another one on this deck. Once you get the battery recharged, Place it in the auxiliary override.
Potential threat detected. Potential.
Oh Mann. Okay.
Security alert terminated.
Damn. The power outage has also taken out access to this bulkhead. It's the only way to get to the medical subsection. Pick up the battery from the floor and find a recharger. The one you used before is in hard vacuum now, I'm afraid, but there should be another one on this deck. Once you get the battery recharged, place it in the auxiliary override.
I've got to restrict access to engineering until we can figure out what to do down there. It's just too hot. I don't know where all the hazard suits went, so I'm reduced to bringing down an armful of rad hypos. Those damn things always give me a headache.
Access needed.
These missions should have been scrubbed before it left Earth. We've been unable to contain the reactant coolant leaks on Deck 1. I've put an order requiring hazard suits down there. I know you think this would cause a panic, but it's better than giving everybody radiation sickness, don't you think?
Health low.
Security system offline.
Hi there. Please make your selection. Hi there. Please make your selection.
60. Jenny, 60. What is that here? Do we have tariffs on bullets or what? On rounds?
Security system online.
Your flesh will welcome us.
You have not disappointed me. Transmitting cybernetic modules.
Ah wait, vodka gave me... I have 1 health?
Good. You've managed to get into Med. Now find Grassi and get the keycard to the cruise sector. He's the one who monitored your cryo sleep, so he might be interested in joining you. If he hasn't been butchered yet.
Intruder entering medical sector A. Intruder, the many demands to know your intentions. Are you allied with her? Do you not know?
You might witness some strange phenomena. Your R-grade cyber rig has an experimental perception enhancement that can theoretically detect residual psychic emanations. These emanations traditionally come from the dead. Literature might call them ghosts. I call them self-hypnotic defects in the R-grade unit. Don't let it distract you from the job at hand.
Oh fuck, man, where did I end? Yeah, I went exactly in a room with max radiation, okay.
Security alert terminated.
Radiation hazard. Radiation hazard.
Since returning from the surface of Tau Ceti 5, the patient has experienced numerous novel phenomena, evidenced by inflammatory nodular growth and the presence of a large worm-like parasite. This morning, the parasite penetrated the subject's chest from the inside and attached one end of itself to the subject's forehead. If I remove it, it could kill the kid. If I leave it... Final diagnosis beats the hell out of me. I'd love to refer this to Medorsky at CDC, but unfortunately he's 67 trillion miles away.
Whose idea was it to bring 150 chimpanzees on board anyway? The interests of science? What about the interests of hygiene? Does anybody have any idea how much crap 150 lab monkeys make in a day? The poor chimps. They come on board for the most historic mission of all time, and they end up being chopped into little pieces in the name of progress.
Radiation hazard. Radiation hazard. Low. Access needed.
Medical tells me they've replicated a whole bunch of rad hypos. I'm gonna pick those up and distribute them to the engineering staff unless anyone gets a better idea. Watts also asked me to check on the replicator in the crew lounge. He says it's a hacker's paradise.
While it may appear that the lab monkeys are communicating with each other, I assure you it's quite impossible. You claim that one monkey signed the passcode for a supply closet to another, and the latter proceeded to open it. As I'm sure you know, there have literally been tens of thousands of studies of primate intelligence, and there's no evidence of behavior even remotely that sophisticated. So either you've single-handedly trumped the entire field of animal behaviorists, or you're badly in need of a vacation.
It's a thought compared to a mind. Our unity is full of wonder. Is full of wonder, which your tiny individualism cannot even conceive.
I can't raise anybody down in engineering. With the lifts out, I'll need to get down there through the emergency conduit in the Psi Annex. I think the access code is in Watts' lab.
Well done. I'm uploading some cybernetic modules. Find an upgrade unit as soon as you can.
Radiation hazard